It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody.
I don't think you want to get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no break, like crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. They Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop and
we're at the sold-out and noisy Oracle Arena. We've got Toronto facing the Golden State Warriors. We welcome you this Thursday evening. We get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the four with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Carroll in at the three spot. Well, I'm sure you guys have heard this, that the nickname that has been given to DeMarre Carroll, the Junkyard Dog, I think it's apropos. Kid drafted out of Missouri back in the 2009 draft.
Yeah, and he actually had to show perseverance to hang around as he bounced around a bit. But I think he's found a home now.
And so here's Toronto. It's a three-point game. Here's Patterson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here's Curry. Dishes it to Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Wow, that is just pretty right there. What a find for his teammate at the rim.
On the wing, Green. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And he gets it back. And there's the pass to Bogut. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Hits it from three-point range. Thompson's got himself on the board with three there. Valanciunas passes to Patterson. And there's the 3-second violation. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Curry kicks to Barnes. Thompson in the corner. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Curry the bucket on the end.
Ball again down. Ball again up. Ball again down.
Oh, he's got 5.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up. And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever. How about the start that they... they've gotten off to here. Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
And he gets it to go. Green's got his first points of the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Bogut. Again, the miss by Bogut. Raptors trail by 10. Outside for Lowry. Patterson dishes to Carroll. Raptors moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Lowry. Nice D from Bogut. And here's Golden State. They're on a 16-6 run. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And guys, Andre Iguodala entered this league as an athlete with raw skill. And bit by bit, though, he refined his game over the years, except in the one category, free throw shooting. In that one area, he was much better over the first 5 years of his career than he has been the last 5.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Raptors trail by 12. And we were talking about Iguodala's free throw shooting. It really is a miracle. He's become so efficient, Clark, in every other area of his game. But last year, in his 11th season, he shot the 2nd worst percentage of his career.
Sometimes, Kevin, it's simply a matter of confidence. You miss a few and it gets into your head, and before you know it, the harder you're trying, the worse it gets.
Now here's Scola to the middle. Ross with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. And again, Toronto no up. Warriors leading by 12. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And the Warriors with some changes. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Well, last year, Toronto won their division.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
2014.
Yeah, but, you know, despite that sameness, they were an improved team last season, Kevin. They did a lot of the small things better in total, and I thought looked better and more cohesive as a group.
Powell, the pass to Joseph. Scola kicks to Ross. Back to Scola. And stolen by Spates. And it's the Warriors on the break. Livingston is running. And slam dunk by Clark.
And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
And as you mentioned, the Raptors did improve last season. I mean, they cut back on their turnovers a lot. They were top 3 in the league in terms of taking care of the basketball.
Ross, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Ezeli can't get it to go.
And as you said, the Raptors took care of the ball a lot better and as a result had more assists. They also cut back on their fouls, and that was helpful. Little things like that made them much more competitive as a team and helped lead them to those 49 wins.
First personal foul.
Rush from outside. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low, Scola's there, and Spates gets it to go.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the second free throw, good. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Feeds to Livingston. Pass to Ezeli. Clark kicks to Ezeli, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Deep 2 from Rush. And no good trying to... And power forward Patrick Patterson. Getting better every season. He said that...
I think my 3 years at Kentucky.
Patterson Clark, exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Yep, Velcro Valutility, I call him, the kind of guy who his teammates just love. I mean, they know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do and be where he's supposed to be and do it when he's supposed to do it.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Warriors?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, the star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle, and it's Carroll in at the small forward.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Lazy defense there, though, fellas. Somebody's got to be willing to put their body on the line and try to impede his path there.
They kick it out to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one. We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a 3. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible.
Wow.
I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
Iguodala wide open. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And DeRozan, here we go. Here's Valanciunas. Valanciunas can't get that one to fall.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. For the Warriors, guys, not only did they lead the league in three-point percentage, they also hit about 45% of their three-point attempts from the corner. That's the highest percentage three on the court.
Back to Iguodala. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Misses the three.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. And how about 45% from the corner three? That is absurd, especially when you consider that the Warriors would put it up from anywhere. You look at the numbers from last year, and what this team did from beyond the arc was simply phenomenal. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. The Warriors have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Biyombo, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Raptors trail by 18, and that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carroll.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
On its way from Curry for 2. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was in, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Warriors with the rebound.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time. And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters. Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first. Half.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Warriors leading by 20. Back to Barbosa. Uncovered. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Down low, got a piece of it. Biyombo kicks to Patterson. Green with the block. And it's the Warriors on the break. Barnes got the ball. Barbosa kicks to Curry. And that one's good. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today? It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
43 seconds left to play in the first half. And there's the defensive 3-second call. This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Spates. Rush comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Leandro Barbosa. It's deflected. Scola dishes to Joseph. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good on the shot.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Kicks to Barnes, and Curry has it in the corner. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so a pretty lopsided game. To the first half.
I'm alongside.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Ken. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 15 points, 7 assists, and 1 steal. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. 15 points and 7 assists.
Fundamentals have been on display. He's just done it all today. The passing and also knocking down his freebies.
And that's exactly what they've needed from him, those 2 things.
Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Curry in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Green. Bogut kicks to Barnes. The 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses. And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets. And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And the Raptors call time here. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
It's Thompson off the drive. Now the dish to Clark. From deep, Iguodala. That drops. Iguodala's got 7 points in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star. was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Draymond Green. Thompson against Lowry. Fires from deep. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish, Clark, to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Clark. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Clark's got 5 now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
To the middle. Here's Joseph. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the Raptors have been talking about changing things up in the logo department for a while. Finally, we get a chance to see the new logo this season.
As you said, the Raptors with the new logo this year, Greg. Good-looking change, too, I think, Clark.
Yeah, I think it's subtle enough to not lose the continuity, but still feel fresh and new. I like that. That's a nice job of balancing the old with freshening up for the new.
For 3, Barbosa. Hey. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Klay Thompson.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
The shot by Lowry, no good, and it's Golden State's ball. They're on a 19-3 run. Kicks it out to Barbosa. A 3-ball, and he gets it to go. Barbosa's got 7 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Lowry with the block. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Powell kicks to Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now. Patterson passes to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Spates. Pass to Rush. Puts up a 3. Powell pulls it in. Got a piece of it. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Barbosa with the steal. Rush dishes to Livingston. From outside the arc. The shot misses. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Lowry kicks to Powell. Valanciunas with the ball. Barbosa picks him up. And again, no good by Toronto.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Joseph, the pass to Patterson. From downtown, Warriors with the rebound. 40 seconds left to play here in the third. From the left block, Livingston, no luck. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They need this one. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Spates. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. And then for Toronto, Biombo, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Scola comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Ross in for Kyle Lowry. Shoots from 12. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Ezeli's got his 2nd basket of the game. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Curry with the 3. He hits the shot at the very last second.
Goodness.
Woo! And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Here's Curry setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Bismack Biyombo. Terrence Ross is out there with Scola, and it's Powell in at the shooting guard.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball, and he gets it to go. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Powell. Scola with a clean look. DeRozan in the corner. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Nope. Clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love.
Now they are all in sync.
The Raptors shooting in this game 45%. And then Biyombo with the 10, and the layup is up and in.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this.
They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And stolen by Biyombo. And the rejection by Ezeli. Clark dishes to Thompson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook, really, when you look at how they're playing. They are having their way down low.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Toronto. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Ross kicks to Scola. And there's the feed to Ross. They swipe it. One-on-one here. It's tipped and stolen by Biyombo. Fast.
9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
It's Scola with the drive. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Offensive rebound. Spates kicks to Rush. Sinks the three-pointer. Rush has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Biyombo, and he jams it with authority. The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Right inside, covered by Barbosa. Here's Ross, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And the first one drops. Terrence Ross, an explosive young player who can really put on a show. Clark, jaw-dropping, highlight reel dunks are his specialty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Tremendous athlete, great bounce and elevation and creativity. Won the slam dunk contest as a rookie.
And Toronto making a change here. Joseph's checked in.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Here's Rush. He's guarded by Ross. Rush the pass to Barbosa. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it up. Biyombo with the block. And they're able to recover. They retain possession. And another shot. And it's Golden State with another.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And the Raptors making a change here. Powell's checked in. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The dive for the ball. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Passes it to Kira. From outside the arc, it's Clark with the rebound. And here are the Warriors now. Barbosa for 3, and it's Barbosa again missing. Toronto with the ball. Here's Powell, and it's sent back by Space. Launches it, but he gets it back. Knocks it loose. Rush with the steal. From 10 feet out, gets the bucket.
And you can sense the fact that
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.